We found out in July of 2011 that we were expecting our second child, and got to the first appointment and the doctor said he couldn't see the baby. And so he sent us to the hospital to see if there was still a baby there. And when we got there, there was 2 heartbeats. So we found out that day we were having twins. In November, we found out that one of the babies had a cyst on her brain, which they said is very normal. And then in December, we found out that our girls have twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome, where one baby gets most or all of the nutrients from the placenta and the other baby gets very little to none. The doctor told us that we needed to have a surgery in utero. Without the surgery, our girls would pass away, and then he told us we didn't qualify for the surgery. So basically, that Christmas we were told that we were carrying babies that were going to pass away. Three days later, we saw a different doctor, and he had asked us, "Have you ever heard of this surgery?" I said, "Yes." We were told we didn't qualify. He said, "I think you do." So he left the room and went to call and came back in and said, "Can you be in Seattle on Tuesday?" I said, "I'll be there tonight." So we ended up going up to Seattle, and we had surgery, and they go into the utero and they laser off the blood vessels that the twins are sharing, and that hopefully stops the twin-to-twin. And then we came home, and the doctor had said, "If you start leaking fluid, you need to get back to the hospital." And a day later, I started leaking fluid. So we ended up being admitted to Riverbend, and I was in Riverbend for 3 weeks before I went into labor with the girls. They were born January 26th, 2012. They were due April 21st, 2012. Lily was 1 pound, 13 ounces, and Emma was 2 pounds, 3 ounces.
It was weird because they wrapped them in plastic as soon as they got out of the C-section to keep them warm and keep moisture on them. And it was kind of like, this is nothing you can prepare for. It's nothing you go over in your mind to try to prepare for it all, and it's just shocking.
Knowing that I didn't get to care for my babies and I didn't get to hold my babies and I wasn't the one who was getting to do any of those things, I had to know and I had to trust that the doctors and the nurses were doing that for me. It was one of the best moments of my life, getting to hold my baby finally and just to feel her and both of them. And every day we know how incredibly blessed we are and how fortunate we are and what little miracles our girls are. And so for me, I will do anything I can for CMN to say thank you. I don't know how else I can. Those machines that the money goes to is what keeps those babies alive. It's what saves those babies' lives. Hospitals may get donations from other people and for other things, but it doesn't go to those machines and it doesn't go to that specific location. So every single dollar, every little bit goes to save those babies. And for myself, if I could, I would give everything I had because it saved my babies' lives. They are alive because they had what they had at Riverbend, and every single penny, I can't say it enough. It's what saves the lives. They can't do it without it. It's incredible to go from not being able to keep them to seeing them healthy and happy and knowing where they started and where they're at and where they're going. It's just such an incredible gift.